Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is from Innis and Gunn. This is their Irish Whiskey Cask Whiskey Barrel Stout. Clocks in at 6.1% ABV. Not sure what the IBUs are. I love Innis and Gunn. I've had their original. I've had their rum cask. I've had the Oloroso cask. I've had the Blood Red Sky. I've had their IPA. I've had a lot of beers from Innis and Gunn. They've all been very, very good. I have had a couple of stouts as well, but I've never had the Irish Whiskey Barrel Stout. This is an 11.2-ounce bottle. I bought a six-pack for, I believe it was $11.99, which for Innis and Gunn products is pretty standard. I think that's actually a pretty good value. The best by date is January of 2021, so well within the freshness date. Although being barrel aged and slightly elevated ABV, you could probably age this for a little while without too much deterioration. It says on the label, our smooth Scottish stout meets carefully selected Irish whiskey barrels, creating a flavor-packed beer with notes of dark chocolate and coffee, alongside hints of vanilla and oak. All right, I'm really excited to try this. Like I said, I've never had this particular stout. Nice and malty. Little activity going on there before I even get into it. Let's give it a pour. With Innis and Gunn products, particularly their darker beers, their porters, their stouts, even the original Scottish ale, I've always kind of noticed a cola note, and I'm getting that with this as well. A little bit of a cola note on the aroma. Definitely malt forward and sweet. The pour, pretty much black. Although when I hold it up to the light, I do get a little bit of brown, the bottom coming through. Nice one finger creamy tan head. Yeah, very, very malt forward. You're getting a little bit of the barrel presence on the aroma as well. A nice woody note, a slight smokiness as well. That cola note coming through, a little bit of chocolate. Maybe a touch of vanilla as well. I'm not getting any coffee on the aroma like they talk about on the label. Maybe that'll come through a little bit on the palate, although it won't really hurt my feelings if it doesn't. But definitely a nice roasty aroma, nice malt backbone with this. That cola note, the chocolate, the vanilla, the woodiness from the barrel aging. It smells absolutely delightful. None of the alcohol's coming through at 6.1%. You wouldn't necessarily expect that to come through on the aroma anyway. But this smells like a dandy of a beer. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. Wow. Very malt forward, very sweet, vanilla, dark chocolate. That toasted oak note is coming through. That barrel presence is definitely coming through in the middle of the sip. A little bit of smokiness as well. Some nice smoke character to this, which is surprising but very enjoyable. I'm assuming that's also coming from the barrel aging. Irish whiskey is very mellow, pretty easygoing whiskey, but there is a nice smoke character to this that is really unexpected and really pleasant. The cola note is coming through a little bit as well. Definitely on the sweeter side. There's really not a ton of bitterness. That little bit of bitterness that you are getting on the finish kind of balances it out slightly, but it's definitely more malt forward, and that maltiness definitely lingers on the finish as well. So if you're looking for a super well balanced beer, or more of like a Russian Imperial Stout or something that's going to have a lot more bitterness, this is not the stout for you. But if you like malt forward stouts like I do, then you're really going to love this. Nice toasted bread notes in the middle of the sip as well. This is just an incredible beer. Look how the head retention is with this. The head sticking around very nicely. You got some glass lacing as well. A beautiful beer from Innis and Gunn. I absolutely love this beer. This is really, going to get a high rating for me. Let me get one more sip. Mm. The body is light to almost medium, but it drinks so easy. And the carbonation is not super high. It just goes down so smooth. You could drink 4 or 5 of these and probably not even, realize that you've become intoxicated until much, much later. The alcohol would probably sneak up on you after a little while. That 6.1%, although that's relatively sessionable for a barrel aged stout, especially. This is a 98 out of 100 all day, every day. It is pretty much, it's very close to world class. It's absolutely delightful. The barrel aging notes are there. That cola note, that malty cola note, the toasted bread notes, that oak presence, the chocolate, the vanilla. Not getting any coffee, but I'm okay with that. Like I said, not really a big coffee guy, and a lot of times when you have coffee flavors in stouts, especially if they add coffee to the brew itself, it tends to override the palate, and you don't get a lot of those other flavors. With this, you're getting a little bit of everything. You're getting the malty, sweetness, the chocolate, the breadiness, the bitterness on the finish, although very minimal to balance it out, the barrel presence, everything. I feel like I'm repeating myself now, so I'm going to go ahead and shut it. Close this review down. 98 out of 100 for the Innis & Gunn Irish Whiskey Barrel Stout. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think. Excellent, excellent stuff. Innis & Gunn has hit another home run with this one. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.